Greetings, everyone. I am April Jones. I am the Birth to Life Early Care Institute facilitator and founder. I wanted to give you some resources on how to navigate in this new world that we're living in right now, where the schools are closed, our child care centers are closed. A little bit about me: I've been in the early care field for 20 years. I've been actually an infant teacher, and I want to focus on infants today. I also have an infant and toddler certification as well. So I'm pretty sure that through this time that a lot of you all have been stressed, maybe experienced some new levels of anxiety, and you're just kind of like, help, I just don't know what to do. There might be moments where your child is sleeping, and there might be moments where your child is not sleeping, because we know that a new environmental change, that child is going to experience that change as well. So later today, I am going to upload a tummy time schedule to the Facebook page and to other mediums. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and did you know that I'm offering one-on-one coaching calls as well? Some of you guys are just ready to pull your hair out. But before that happens, just know that I can be that person to help you through the process. No judgment zone here. Remember, I've been in the field for 20 years and work with children, and I can tell you every day is unpredictable. And there's moments where you will have unpredictable moments based on schedules and feedings and all different types of things. But I always let parents know that every step of progress you make is a step towards building a nurturing relationship with your child. So don't look at it as a defeat. Look at it as a teachable moment. Children are always speaking to us. Cues, crying, that is all forms of communication. And we're going to learn about those things today. So, one of the things that I would possibly do is start out with a little tummy time. I also have a resource on my Facebook page for is morning routines, and you can scale that back a little bit. In morning routines, I have a video on there and a resource that you can kind of modify. But what I would do is, after that first feeding or diaper change, I would do some tummy time. So what is tummy time? It involves, that's right, the stomachs and the tummy. But not only that, it involves communication and interaction. That is the big purpose of tummy time. So what I would do is get a blanket. So you're going to need a blanket, okay? If you don't have anything, it doesn't have to be anything elaborate. If you have a beach towel at home, if you have a comforter at home, if you have anything that's kind of soft and it's a different texture from your carpet or your hardwood floor, that would be perfect. Because even though you're bringing that material in, you are setting a new environment just with that new blanket. Another thing that you would like to do, that I would suggest you all doing, is if you have any hardback books, and I will be uploading a video on the story time today, but if you have any hardback books, that would be great. If you don't, it's totally okay. But these books right here are very good for children to have. Why? Because they are sturdy, and children are able to touch, feel, and guess what? They might put this in their, you guessed it right, in their mouth. Children learn through putting things in their mouth, and that's one of the early developmental stages. They will put things in their mouth. So just in case if they decide to put things in their mouth, this sturdy book right here will be great for them. Get a little Lysol wipe or some spray later, spray it, let it air dry, and go on about your day. So you will have a little sturdy book. Another thing that you can have, that you might have at home, is this. This is just a little mitten. right here. This is a little oven mitten. I happen to have a really cute one. One year when I was teaching, one of the children gave me this with some gingerbread cookie mix. But guess what? You can use an oven mitten for your children to explore. If they put it in their mouth, if they're tossing it or scrunching it or anything like that or putting their hands in it, they're still going to be safe. It's about exploring. And also as a parent, what you can do is you can talk about things. So while they're exploring and they're touching, there's different stitching on here. On your oven mitten, you might have one that's circular or square or a different color. You can talk about the colors. You can talk about the shapes. Oh, Timmy, I see that you're touching the little heart right here. Why don't we touch it together? As they're touching and maneuvering things and putting it in their mouth and putting their hands in it, you can encourage that conversation. Now, for my people that are very ambitious, and we do have moms and dads that are crafty, they're creative. But even if you're not the most creative person, you can still create something for them to explore. I have a little puppet here. His name is Mr. Fuzzy. Yes, Mr. Fuzzy. And believe it or not, these things are hot glued on here really, really well. And this is just a pool noodle. See that? This is a pool noodle. This is an old like tube sock that I have right here. This is a cup. This is just little things from a plant, like a fake plant that I put on top. And you can make your own little puppets. And while they're doing that, you can have your book, you can have your oven mitten, you can have your little puppet, and they can explore away. Another thing that you can do is put a ball of some sort. A big ball is great. Remember, try to put things out that will not be a choking hazard. So anything that you feel like they would possibly put in their mouth and choke on, you don't want to put it on the tummy time carpet. You want to put things that will engage them for them to explore. Again, this time is all about exploring as well. Okay? Another thing that you can do is use the tummy time blanket outside. I know there's allergies and different things going on, and we're still being safe with our bodies and our families and our country and our environment, but you can change up the scenery. Yes, you can change it up. You can put the tummy time blanket on a patio and bring the things outside and let your infant listen to the sounds, feel the breeze of the weather, all different types of things. You can put it in your backyard or in your front yard. Whatever to your parents' discretion you feel as though would be helpful would be great. So I will be releasing 2 types of little schedules that you can put out. A great thing to do is already, if you're going to go outside, is already have your tummy time materials ready. You can have like a little bag, for instance. Yes, a little canvas bag. You can put all of your things in a little bag. Get your blanket. It can even be a grocery bag. Put it in there and take it out, and that way everything is in there. Put that bottle in there just in case. You know, you can change the diaper later after the little tummy time if it's not a little blowout. But I just wanted to give you a few suggestions that you could do. If you're getting a little stressed in your house, take that blanket outside. Put it on the patio. Put the materials out there and let them explore. I've seen it happen. I've done it too. This is a very, very great teachable moment. If you happen to have some leaves or some flowers there and you want them just to explore nature, you can get a flower or two, you can get some leaves and just drop it down and sing a little song with them and just let them explore their natural environment. These are just some quick tips, and a part of the Birth of 5 Institute is to help parents navigate with teaching you how to work with your child at home. So, I have so many topics that I'll be covering. And in the near future, I will be launching my Birth to Life Early Care Institute online class division. Yes, you can even take online classes to help you through this process. Again, I've been in the field for 20 years, and I've learned so much through the trainings, working with children one-on-one, partnering with other teachers, and going to school. It is a lot of information. And I always tell parents, if I didn't go to school for this, I wouldn't know what to do either. I honestly wouldn't. So that's why these tools are here in place to help you through this process. Remember, no judgment zone. We can talk about whatever. Trust me, I pretty much heard it all. And if you have to navigate with this using more than one child, you can bring your child outside as well. I don't even care if they're a teenager. They can come out and sit outdoors and get their stories and just change the environment. It might seem a little funny in the beginning, but once you get used to it, your child will get adapted to this culture, and the baby will too. It starts with our little minds and our little ones. I'm very passionate because birth to 5 is so vitally important. By age 3, they said that your brain is developed by 90%. So it's so much that I want to teach you, and it's so much that we can learn together. So again, I hope these tips are helpful. Be on the lookout for tummy time schedules, and you can reach me through LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. If you want to sign up for an online coaching call, you can, and I will be launching virtual home visits in a little bit. So if you want me to look at your infant rooms at your house, you can do a virtual visit, and we can look at the environment, and I can teach you how to implement tools and lessons during this time. Even if you want me to teach you how to do a meaningful conversations of diaper changing, I can do that as well. If you have a cell phone, we can make it work out. Trust me. So long. I look forward to meeting you. I look forward to seeing you. And I look forward you to learning all these wonderful tools to help you in your journey. I believe that these things will last a lifetime with all of our children. Have a wonderful day.